Cool. Okay, so we're live here. You can see I'm kind of in my studio here with Seth, and we're shooting Boba Fett actually. And we've got kind of a fun thing going on here. So in order to get a laser feel without having to take the time to do it in post, we're using basically a technique like you might use at night when you're shooting cars going by, whatever. We're using a drag of a shutter and a camera movement, or a subject movement. In this case, we're moving the camera. So Seth's doing a slightly longer exposure. Yeah, you got it?
No, watch this.
Okay, hold on, we're watching it. Okay, hold on. Let me move the camera closer, guys. If I can.
Look at that, zoomed.
Oh, wow. Oh.
See?
Aha.
Okay, watch out now.
Okay, that's pretty nice. Okay, so hold on. We're going back. That was the trick right there. So, all right, so we got Seth here shooting, like I said. And basically what we're doing is, I'm going to show you the whole set here. So over to the left, you can see there's a strip light giving kind of a rim light on them. Also below, I'll highlight each thing as I do it. There's a strip light over here. You can see that kind of lighting Boba. Then we've got a small light down here, which is giving us fill. Right? And the key light is right there. Lighting them up. So now he flashes, right? It's going to give us a nice overall exposure. How he's getting the laser beams is, you can probably notice that there's a little light inside of Boba's gun, and there's also some lights in the background. And essentially when the camera moves, or the zoom lens zooms, the light is going to move, right? Because the strobe is locking down the main part of the shot, and then the zoom is actually what's making the constant lights move. If we didn't have any of those constant lights on, and we turn the flash off, it would basically be dark in here. So you see his exposures.
That's why I'm not seeing it so well.
Okay. So that's right. There's extra lights that I forgot to talk about. There's a dado light which isn't on. So that's setting it up right now, so I'm getting closer to it. So that's a small focusable tungsten light. It's got I have it really narrow right now too.
Yeah, I see that.
It's got a tiny little narrow beam of light on it. We were trying some effects earlier with it. That's giving like a little bit of constant light onto the cape of Boba Fett. And then in addition to that,
so this is what I was going to do with the LED bulb. Just do with this.
you do it with the top of the projector. There's yep, there you go. There's an iris inside of it.
Yeah, no, I'm not with the iris. I'm moving it fuzzier.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then the front part. Loosen that knob and then yeah. So you can adjust with the data light. You can adjust the sharpness of the beam, the circle of light, if you will, and also the size of the beam. So he's got that going on. And then down on the floor, the top secret light right here, it's actually sitting on an outbox, and you probably can't see it except for that little flash right there, is a speed light actually with the Rogue grid on it. Or is no, I think it's just a bare head. I think we were talking about using a grid, but he didn't need it. That's giving the light on to Boba Fett's cape. Now it's just a matter of doing a series of shots until we get it, basically. It's all about, there I am.
You hear Boba Fett go, whoa!
Whoa.
You're on the right track.
That's the sound you want from your clients. And one of the things we were talking about today, right, because we were talking about, wow, we're doing lasers, and like, okay, so we're going to do lasers. We could just shoot this thing, keep it nice and simple, nice and fast. But then you have to add that in post, which you could do really cool, I suppose. But by adding these extra lights in now, like, you get that effect. Like, he's seeing it, and you get that wow from the client. That's one reason why it's kind of nice to do that, you know. Yeah, and you can see actually, by the way, the lasers in the background, if you didn't know some earlier, are these little LED flashlights in various shapes and sizes are in the background, and those are causing that laser blur.
Now it's just like people get a really stupid thing. We're like, look at that. So now you have that steady, stable, good, clean shot, and now we're going to get this shot. But it was patriotic with all this like red, white, and blue going on.
Well, for the Empire, though?
That's true. It is Veterans Day, though.
Yes, it is Veterans Day here in the U.S.
And Jamie, You gonna handle some of it?
So, okay, so Seth, by the way, if you guys don't know, is Last Ex-Witness on all social media. And our Boba Fett here is, what's your Instagram again? Is that bad?
Jacepticon.
Jacepticon. Spell it just like you say it. I'll put it in the notes at the bottom after, so you guys want to check out the shots. Probably takes Seth I don't know, a couple days or whatever to get the images finished.
I mean, they're not finished, you
Yeah.
just gotta pick them, you know, so.
Yeah, picked. You never want to give the clients the images too fast.
But this is the point of getting it in camera, right?
That is right.
Like getting it shot.
That's right. So you guys will be able to see it right away on Seth. Seth does not sleep, so he'll have it up on his Instagram immediately.
That is kind of true, actually.
Yes.
That is kind
So,
of. But.
and by the way,
you
yep.
also have ambiance.
Oh yes, I'm taking those after, by the way. So those will be in my room after this. Those are fairy lights. You know, we tried a bunch of things, and that's part of it, right? You have an
actually could
idea.
hang those up behind them and do
Oh,
some
now
stuff.
that you're doing the yeah.
Maybe we'll do that. We're gonna feel like this.
Cool. So now we're in that in-between phase. That's the back of Seth. Oh, by the way, shout out to the Speedotrons. That's right. Actually, can I, while you're fixing that, can I turn the lights on in here so people can see the set? I'm just gonna throw the total light up. So we're gonna turn some lights in here so you guys can see. Whoa, this is my back.
Old school lights.
Yeah, so you can see, you know, for those of you who've seen other videos that I have, this is the daylight studio, and of course it's the middle of the day in New York. So, you know, you've got lots of light coming through the windows, so we have it blocked out. We've got V-flats blocking the window. We have Duvetine, because we really wanted this dark black background. And of course, again, with strobes, you could just do that. But because we knew we'd be dragging the shutter, we planned ahead, and we basically blacked out the entire space as much as possible. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I got the Speedotron pack. Can't go wrong with Speedotrons.
These are the most reliable lights that
Yeah,
a million photos out of that pack.
that's right. They use the exact same parts in Speedotrons as they use when they make Ford trucks.
They're GM, these are the GM of lights. I'll stand by them.
That's the truth. So if Speedotron wants to give Seth a contract or something, and you're watching right now, you know, he'll take it.
And
Oh, in Photoflex, yeah.
Let's shut this light.
All right, killing that. Here we go. By the way, I'm filming this on the Mevo. If you guys don't know that, I've used it a bunch of times before. It's a pretty cool little live streamer. Fits in your pocket, and you can basically use your phone to live stream, so everybody in the world can see all the crap you're doing. Notice that cool photography stance that Seth's got going on there. It's the lean. By the way, there's something to be said about perspective. You know, he's using a relatively wide-angle lens to get in here to create this like intimacy with the subject.
So what you're
That's why
doing
he's
is
getting
you're
so
framing it
close.
as a wide, zooming in, rear sync, zoom out, boom.
Oh, you're doing rear curtain sync.
I have to.
Oh, he's got a little rear curtain sync going on.
I have to do
Can't go wrong with rear curtain sync. I'm blocking the shot now. I have to see now. This is my curiosity has got to me. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh,
Get that little.
oh, that is pretty cool,
That's-
actually.
yeah.
It's got a really cool perspective going on with the rear curtain sync. Rear curtain meaning that the flash fire is at the end of the exposure. So he's
See how
basically
much more aggressive you look?
Oh,
This
wow.
is the only thing that's bothering me is this
the
stand.
stand. Could duvet. Do we have any more duvetine?
I use the duve on the stand.
What about putting the V flat in front of it?
Then we lose that.
No, that one. I think that'd be fun. Go like that. I would do it, but well, actually, I can do it. Hold on. I'm making Seth do it. So I'm lazy. I'll help. So basically, right now, you can see there's a C stand right behind Boba Fett, and it's showing up because it's silver and it's getting hit with light. So we're blocking it now with that V flat. Hopefully, that's gonna take care of it for us. Pop. There we go.
Oh, now I totally see that. Oh, it's because this flash is actually lighting.
Oh, now it's hitting the V flat. Yeah. We need a V flat made out of duvetine. Somebody could invent that. That's what we need. This is pretty cool.
Talk up, get in there. Yep, that's it.
All right, pretty cool.
That's cool with the.
Oh yeah, I
perspective.
love the really close perspective.
So let's twist your body.
I'm gonna swing the camera around over here, guys. So get ready to be
with
dizzy
your
for a
body
second.
Twisting with your feet and everything. Yeah, now turn it this way. Get that gun up, gun up, gun up.
This is what it's like to be Seth.
Crazy, right? I know. Yeah, that is pretty tight. Although I'm gonna try to kill some of this headroom and get it tighter. I know it's like I'm really particular, but I promise it's worth it. Get that gun up a little bit. Yeah, that's it. Really aggressive. That's all. It also helps to have like a guy that you're shooting be super psyched on what you're doing. So
Wayne's pointing a laser at you, so if you don't get a good, don't do a good job.
how's that? How's that? See, fill the frame. That's where it's at. It's a little too centered. I'm gonna rule thirds. I think, but
Gotta use that rule of thirds. See right there?
yeah, there we go. This is it. It's hard then. You don't even have eyes to focus on. Wait,
That's
don't
actually
double-
Seth's
double-
best pickup line I've ever seen. You don't even have eyes to focus on. Boba Fett.
Don't move. Keep it going. One more. One more.
Oh wow. These are looking pretty cool.
Okay, relax.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Can I show again?
Oh, these.
The online viewers would like to see.
See them? That one's
Oh,
cool, but
that was
like
a bad move.
I would cut that out anyway. That one's more dynamic to me. It's got the gun hitting the corner. But your posturing on some of them is like badass. Like when you get like when you get aggressive like that, that's
Yeah, that's the.
I mean look at that. Is that even a reflection in your it's a reflection in your visor. Oh, is that what we're constantly getting? No, it's not there, so that's good. Why is this there we go.
Oh wow, it's pretty cool. I like the laser coming right at.
You want it straight, you think?
No,
I
no,
think
I
to
mean,
the
no, I'm
corner
not.
is cool.
No, I'm saying I love this angle because at first the laser was kind of shooting off the screen.
Yeah, let's see what happens when you go right into my face. Let's see what happens when we get like right into my lens with it.
Up in your grill.
Go right into my lens with it. Yep. Get up higher. Yep. Nah.
No, too much. Oh yeah, no.
I actually did a forward and a back, so
Oh, that's cool. A little double tap.
we gotta make your laser fatter. See, it's like two of them. This one's kind of weird. I'm actually thinking I should move this back one a little bit. Then we'll do like the crazy one, and then I think we're good.
All right. All right, we're moving the lasers, the background lasers. See Seth back there moving them.
I just think that like getting them more prominent this way will also help fill that space up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cut out some of that dead space. It's extremely difficult to focus, think of where the final frame is, and then cut out. Oh, that's cool. Yeah! See that? Flip, boom, boom, boom. Lasers flying, sharp as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sharp.
No, but I mean, what do you think? You think I gotta put a fill in here? What do you think?
Yes. I mean, I think it's awesome, but I mean, anytime, because if you start bringing up the blacks,
I'm
You know.
not gonna.
yeah, you don't want to have to, not even necessarily fill, just a slightly, yeah, exactly, just re-angling the light. So what's happening is, this is actually pretty amazing, but, you know, it's a little dark in one of the shadows on the front of the helmet, so we'll try to fill that in a little
If
bit.
anything, we have it, but
Yeah, no, it's there.
I just don't wanna.
Yeah,
When the light like this, I'm gonna like this.
Yeah. For the extra couple minutes to get it to be.
Well, when you lose this, you lose like an identity a little bit. You start becoming like an ambiguous shape, and I'm not into that. But, I mean,
That being said, it's pretty badass.
but I am gonna use this data to light the top of your
Oh yeah.
a little more.
So we're moving the dado light up and over. Get more at the top of the cape.
Can we just show this mess? Like,
Oh no, the studio looks super neat in the shot. So we're chilling here.
kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. It's important to always be as ridiculous as possible.
Let's get this going.
All right, here we go. So again, it's
Yeah, see
bit
how
of
you
a-
adjust a little bit of yourself?
oh yeah. So it's a little bit of a long exposure.
So here's what happens, watch. We got your cape to come up. You see a little bit more of your detail on the side of your face. We have more of this laser beam and more directional in that. So I'm a little happier with that. I think what I want to do though, just for my own benefit, is just try to fill in that cheek a little bit more, even though you don't have a cheek, but you have a cheek.
He's got a cheek. Now it's just a matter of tweaking the light. So that's basically moving over a little bit. The idea here is to get it as perfect as possible, so that little to nothing has to be done to the
You're
image.
gonna go that far, you might as well go
Yeah,
all
it's
the
like
way.
we're here now. Might as well get it done.
Just a little bit. Yep. Keep it
So,
going.
again, this is essentially a blur and pop. It's a little bit of a longish exposure, and then he's basically slightly moving, he's zooming, I should say, the lens to give that cool laser effect, and then the flash is firing at the end, or what they call rear curtain sync. And he's able to do that because he's using the Multimax, right? He's able to rear curtain sync with the studio type strobes.
Still cool.
That's pretty cool.
I still think we should have started that last one that I did.
Yeah.
I mean, that's more.
Yeah,
aggressive.
no, yeah, well, yeah, it's interesting. The shot that seems to be more shadowy is almost like a cooler vibe to it because it feels like more quote real. But it's always nice to get the detail if you can.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut this off.
Sometimes if you start flattening things too much, it can actually kill some of the cool vibe.
Now he's all into it. He's like, come on, sir.
Yeah.
No.
So shutter fires, then flash. Pop.
Yeah!
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Tell me that's not the gem. Look at that, flying past you, coming through you. Got this, got the little bit of detail here. See that?
Yeah, that way it's there.
And you look three-dimensional.
Yeah.
It's in there, we have it. I just want to do one where we string these backlights up like big, like a lot of them, and just see what we get. I mean, why not?
Okay, so one more kind of change to it. So we know that Boba Fett first made his appearance in the holiday special.
Oh, you're talking about that?
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people don't want to talk about the holiday special, but I remember as a kid watching that, thinking it was amazing. If you can find the holiday special online, I think for at least the first 20 minutes, nobody talks because it's all Wookiees, and it's pretty awesome.
Boba Fett is like such a popular character, but he must have had like 7 minutes of screen time. The entire, what, 4 lines?
Well, until the new series, right? He was pretty.
Well, Jango Fett took over.
Well, I mean, but it's basically the.
Jango Fett is every stormtrooper in theory, right? Isn't he a clone?
Don't give away the plot, Seth. What if people haven't seen this?
Everyone's been disappointed by that plot for a long time.
About 15 years now.
Right.
Oh my God, that's right. I remember being like 15, 16, and then,
Hold on. How long ago did that one come out?
Talking about Bones? 2002.
2002. I was just a child. It's weird that I was a child when the